My journey in this incredible city of Guadalajara continues. And this time, I have the fortune of being able to tour the amazing collection of a very good friend. I can assure you, this is not the typical room tour that you are used to, and the jewels in Manuel's collection will blow your mind. If you're a fan of snake eyes, or if you're a fan of a bunch of stuff actually, you're in for a wild ride. My mind was blown away. This was such a beautiful collection to look at, and I will always be very grateful to Manuel for allowing me to film it. He told me that some friends were coming over to show me some unique stuff, and to be quite honest, I was not prepared for what was in store for me downstairs. Oh my god. Alright, so let's take this by. So talk to me. Oh my god, is that an actual Estrella?
Sí.
¿Y se puede sacar?
Sí.
¿Cómo hacemos? Yo llego. Con banquito.
¿Si llegas?
Sí, yo llego. Pero me da como miedo. Perfecto. Wow, Manuel. So Manuel, tell me why you're fixated with the snake eyes. What's your why is the snake eyes your thing?
Fue un Snake Eyes mexicano.
Okay.
En una Navidad del 86.
Okay. Uy, me da miedo.
Y desde entonces, de hecho, poquito antes de casarme, hace 14 años, vi un Snake Eyes mexicano en Mercado Libre. Es como un eBay.
Ya.
En México.
Sí, una compra de Mercado Libre. Pero tú no naciste en Brasil.
No.
So why en Estrella cobra de comandos en asado?
Yo empecé queriendo coleccionar todo. Todo lo que vi internacional, todo lo agarraba. Siendo Snake Eyes mi personaje favorito. Pero luego vi el video de Daredevil.
Okay.
Y entendí que no podía tener todo. Y ahí hice un filtro.
She got burned.
Fuerte.
She got burned for trying to get them all. I love this one. This is the wolf? No. Oh, this is the actual.
Ese es canadiense del 85.
Oh my god. Okay. So, where are you in terms of a Snake Eyes focus? Where are you missing?
No, me faltan muchos. Pero el problema es que los que me faltan
Son los caros.
o imposibles o... Se juntan las dos cosas, ¿eh? Son básicamente imposibles y el precio está irreal.
Wow, man, is this real? I'm sorry to ask that question, but
Sí.
I never seen this one in person. What I love about this one is that they thought
Que era malo, que era como...
not only that it was a bad guy because of the wolf, they thought that it was a wolf man.
Sí.
So that's why it's called
Lobisomen.
Lobisomen. It was an error in translation. I never seen. This is Tony Lin.
No, lo compré antes.
You bought it
de
before Tony
conocer
Lin.
a Tony.
So this is a Takara, made in Japan. The snake eyes. So all of these are snake eyes.
Sí.
All of them. And why? I'm trying to be very careful. Why? Okay, so you got hooked with, but I also see a humpback. This is crazy.
I have three main characters. It's Snake Eyes, Outback, and Muskrat.
And muskrat. I didn't know this. Why muskrat?
Because when I was young, I loved the surf thing.
Okay.
So to see this guy with the surfboard,
Yeah.
I never had it when I was a kid. So
And this
I
is
like
a
it.
forza irresistibile.
Yeah.
They say Italiano. So how do you do? You go in and you try to get one of all.
Every variant of every country.
And you know what happens when you take that pad, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun because if I were just trying to get the ones from the US, the truth is that they were very easy to get.
So that's, well, somewhat easy to get.
Yeah.
So can I move this around or not?
Yeah.
Okay, because I see something here that is connected to my heart. Because I see these are this here. There's something connected with your the Argentinian fellow.
No,
Oh my God! You're kidding me, Manuel. Is it? I didn't know you had this.
yeah.
Okay, so and you have two, or is
one's complete and the other one is missing some parts. And
okay? This is the famous
yeah.
Holy Grail of GI Joe, pretty much. It's a Holy Grail. This is a white mortal made by Ruby Blast in Venezuela, and according to our friend Jamie Baker, there is about 30 plus that known to survive. I didn't know you have a venezolano,
Yeah.
cabrón. Qué bueno. Tienes dos.
One complete and one incomplete.
So you have two white mortals. So I was gonna look at the club series, but now you brought. Tell me what you have here. What is this? Let's go one by one.
Unpainted stalker from Mexico.
It's an Auriken.
Auriken.
And it's so unpainted. Could it be a test shot or
Yeah.
it might be a test shot?
Yeah.
That's very hard to.
Yeah.
How do you determine if this is just a misproduction or
we
a factory
we don't know
error?
for sure.
Why is Auriken so hard to figure it out? There's no one. I've been trying for years to find someone to talk
Because
about it.
they closed the factory so suddenly that
In the early 90s, correct?
yeah, and it disappeared. So
But there's no
some
former
were-
employees.
yeah,
or
there are, but they
they don't want to talk.
the guys who know them
Uh-huh.
try to keep them unknown so they can keep getting some stuff, because these former employees had some overstock figures.
They
and
do
yeah,
still.
that's where they got the,
So
the
they're keeping it
overstock.
hush-hush.
And, yeah,
Yeah. So, is this what I think it is?
that's a Mexican one. But
The Mexican is Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
So
Lobo
it's
Solitario.
El Lobo Solitario, the Lonely Wolf. And it
Yeah.
says Auriken in there?
No, we
Because
got,
this is for wave 1.
yeah,
Okay, so it's
You know the story about
Estrella,
the
it's the
Estrella.
Estrella mold.
yeah.
So this is the first mold, basically the first version of a Snake Eyes that got in Mexico. However, by that time, Auriken
Yeah.
were using the molds from Estrella, which is a Brazilian, a huge juggernaut toy maker, that were the ones that started this whole thing in South America. What about this one, Jamie Baker? You're everywhere, bro. This is Jamie's doing or no?
No,
No, Jamie has nothing to do with this.
no. This is
So
just
what is
a
which-
Mexican
This
officer.
is Mexican.
Yeah.
Do you have the complete set of Auriken made in Mexico as a
Yeah.
Mexican? Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are over there. They are all boxed.
You have them boxed.
Yeah.
And this is also a Mexican.
Yeah.
This is
That's a
amazing.
trooper.
This is amazing. So tell me about Scarlett. Is she
Mexican. Yeah. The
Sí,
Auriken one.
¿de dónde?
Yeah. Auriken, Mexico.
Pero de Jalisco, ¿de dónde?
no, no sé.
You know, Venezuelans didn't do Scarlett.
Yeah. Or Glenda.
They didn't do any of them. And you know the reason why? Because the owners of Ruby Blast said, like, Venezuelan kids don't play with dolls, so we're not going to make the female character. Which is this one right here? Let me make it easier for
I think this is Mexican too.
Mexican as well.
Yeah.
So you have two,
Yeah.
so I'm getting one by the end of this video. What about this? I'm almost afraid to talk.
One is the one from Venezuela and one is
Oh,
from
this is-
Argentina.
Okay, so this is
But I-
the Venezuelan. This is Argentinian. And that's a Venezuelan probably.
I don't know.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The scratch.
they also did
Estrella.
the Estrella mold, but they scrapped the mold. So, but I honestly didn't know that you had this beauty,
White mortal.
the white mortal, the most elusive, one of the rarest, because there are a few rare out there, but this is one of the most elusive GI Joes ever made in the world, pretty much. And you have two.
2.5.
Dos
One and a
venezolanos
half.
aquí, no manches. That makes me really proud. This sap, is this sap? Or no, this is just weapons?
No, just weapons.
And this guy? Oh, okay. So the story here, the story with this one is that let's make it cool, because let's make it with the actual guys. You have the estrella up there, and I don't think that I should grab it. I showed it. So let's presume this is a Mexican one.
Yeah.
The estrella got it. The Argentinians made el mortal invasor. No, this is a mortal. El mortal, no?
Yeah.
No, invasor. Invasor was this name. And then just change the colors to. They actually released this figure, but they also used the mold to make a buck on the production, to make an extra buck, and they made up this character who they call Cobra Mortal. So I'm not showing the front because you can barely see it. So when the Venezuelans got this idea, they assume that this guy, who was originally a good guy, was a bad guy, but they didn't like the fact that, you know, it looks weird because it's red and it's chrome and it has one leg of one color. So the Venezuelans decided to make it all white, and hence why these are very hard to find figures.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about monetary value in my videos, but there's a lot of money in that box. There's a lot of money in that box. So, but here you have the club versions, which I like, because these were actually, we met in Tennessee in one of the GI Joe conventions.
Yes.
And these are the Ben 6. No, these are actually the Argent 7.
Yeah.
Right. So these are the newer versions that they're pretty much. Juan Carlos Aspura Michelena is the one to blame for this find. These were made by the club. 2015, I can't remember the year.
I can't remember.
But it was somewhere around there, right?
14
or 15. Yeah. They made this set in resemblance of the famous Argent 7. If you take this one out, it's the Venezuelan 6, but the Glenda. And then, of course, they have the white model.
The Invasor.
Yeah, el Invasor. Yeah. Which is a snake eyes with a white, with a cobra emblem. You have an amazing collection. Congratulations. So tell me a little bit about Flash, because I know we went through some Flash.
It's my favorite DC superhero.
Okay.
So I did the same thing that I did with Snake Eyes. I tried to get the superpowers version of each country.
You had it as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lili Ledy.
Which one is it?
The second one here. This one is the Lili Ledy.
So this is the Mexican.
Yeah.
And this is
US.
This is the US distributor. Oh, look at Lili Ledy logo.
And there's the Colombian, Brazilian.
The Colombians are really hard to find.
Yeah.
You have Estrella as well. I can see the logo out there.
Yeah.
Estrella
that's
logo.
the Estrella one.
Right. And are these old Flash? I don't want to take them out. I know that the camera is gonna be like, show me. Oh, you got into reactions. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see this. You know, I haven't taken this step because I know if I take this step, there's no comeback.
No way back.
But these are the newer reaction figures of the GI Joe brand, made with Star Wars fashion, just 5.8 of articulation. They're pretty cool. Of course, if you are a Snake Eyes collector, you gotta have every single version of it. Oh, you even have from the famous episode.
Yeah.
So tell me about this side.
This is my Battle Cat collection.
The Battle Cat collection.
Yeah, with a few of the.
So why Battle Cat? Why is it just Battle Cat?
Because it was my favorite character as a kid.
The cat, just
the
cat.
I prefer the Battle Cat rather than He-Man. So
really?
Yeah.
So there was never a He-Man on top, like riding it?
Yeah, but I prefer to play with
What's up with that golden Battle Cat? Where's it from?
These are bootlegs.
Mexican?
Some are Mexican and some were made in the UK.
Okay.
So,
but it's like a
yeah, it's heavy.
It's a freaking statue.
Yeah.
And it's so this is the Big Jim mold pretty much, but it's made of what is this? Copper? What is this? I know it's not gold. Laton. I don't know how to say laton, but it's like a heavy metal piece. Like it's a statue. Like you can if I throw this at anyone, I will break it.
Yeah, it's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
Yeah,
it's heavy, super heavy. So I can see a prototype color there. What is that?
Yeah, this is the Mega Constructs
No manches.
prototype. It's like a test shot of the battle cat for that line.
This is crazy, Manuel. So, I mean, we can spend hours looking at things here. So why don't you walk me through? Why don't you show me the jewels? What is it that you want to show me? Whatever you're proud
Some
of.
original art.
Okay, so that one, that sketch, I can recognize Larry Hama's.
Yeah, this is the original.
Okay.
This is the original pencil sketch by him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know Kigley.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah, this is from him.
Amazing. And
Ah.
that. So you went to that Joe Fest?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I talked to Jason.
Okay.
And
He hooked you up.
Yeah.
Nice. What about the
That's
Street Fighter
from
duel?
The original.
This.
Yes, that's the original cover art for. I should have the comic around here.
Somewhere else.
That's the original art by Adam Riches.
Adam Riches. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's the original.
Yeah.
It's a print signed by Adam Riches. Yeah.
no, that's not a print.
It's an actual original
Yeah,
sketch.
that's-
Amazing. And is that a proof card? A Muskrat proof card?
No, this
Ah.
is just a copy.
Okay.
This
Is
is
that a Ron Ruda?
Yeah, this is an original.
This is an original sketch from Ron Ruda? Made by Ron
this
Ruda?
the color study for. This is the X-30, the Conquest
No
pilot.
manches. Yeah.
It's the color study for him, and all the sketches.
Amazing. But I see a little bit of everything here. So it's
Yeah.
not just Flash, Brave Star?
Brave Star, but only Terry.
Why? Because you like the cartoon, or?
Yeah, he was my favorite character in the cartoon, so
I saw that those are the new ones, right?
No, those are Galaxy Rangers.
Galaxy
Adventures
Rangers,
of the
right.
Galaxy Rangers.
Juan Carlos is gonna kill me for making that mistake.
Oh, yeah. These are some prototypes. This is a resin hand-painted prototype.
Why are you not putting this in acrylic?
Because I have to get them done.
So these are the original prototypes.
Yeah.
How do you got this, if I may?
I have a very good friend in Canada.
In Canada? Through Canada. It was through Canada.
And he has the most amazing collection of Galaxy Rangers. He has every step of the prototypes.
Every phase of
Yeah,
the pre-production.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got me with some of them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, what about those Rayo Ninja? And I see that I see a pattern here. That when you like something, you like.
Yeah, it's Snake Eyes as a driver. So this is the Mexican box, the US box, the Chinese box.
The one distributed in China, and
Yeah.
and hence why the box is in actual
This one
Chinese.
from Canada.
And now I'm very nervous right now. Yeah, let's put it back. Oh my god. Alright. So, but what about Dragon Ball? I can also see Dragon Ball hidden somewhere in there.
I just started collecting anime figures during the pandemic.
Okay.
So I
Is
got a
that, is
little
that
bit
what we all
crazy,
did something
yeah.
crazy during the pandemic, but
Yeah.
yours was Dragon Ball.
Yeah, an anime figure.
An anime.
Yeah.
So all of that came on the pandemic?
Yeah.
What's your wife says?
Yeah, she's happy.
Is this like a Timberwolf? Oh man, man.
Yeah.
I've been avoiding this line because I
It's a
know
great line.
if I bite, I'm gonna fall deep down, and this is the guy that is pushing me towards.
Yeah, and at Big Bad Toy Store, they have this Sabertooth.
Amazing, because it's
Like-
a Savage,
like a battle cat.
Revelation,
Yeah.
the Revelation Savage He-Man. So Manuel, what's your favorite piece out of everything that you have?
Ooh.
If you have to run, and you can only take one, which one would you take?
this one. This is a canceled Renegades Snake Eyes, the motorcycle driver version, and this is a hand-painted resin prototype.
So that would be the one. What about my Venezuelan mortal down there?
This is unique.
Yeah.
So
that's one of a kind for sure.
And I got
it's hand painted.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You can see here in the sword,
the
resin green color.
It was probably a test shot of some sort, right?
No. This is resin. Resin.
Oh, resin, not even.
Resin. Yeah.
Not even. Even before that.
Yeah.
Too bad that series got canceled. It was amazing. It was amazing. So I cannot. So yeah, I agree. You take that one. What about that one? What is it?
Was that a snake eye? This is a mock-up with a test shot. A mock-up prototype.
Wow. So this, okay, from the 21st, and this is a mock-up?
Yeah.
Probably for marketing, no, from internal approval process. Like, they hand this around so someone sign off of it. I can see even Sharpies or... Yeah.
And I got a lot of prototypes from a very good friend who passed away because of COVID.
Tony?
Yeah. So
yeah.
These are special figures for me.
I'm glad that you keep something from Tony. That's amazing. That's amazing. So that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Let's meet the guys downstairs. So we were heading downstairs, but then he's like, I have some AFA stuff to show.
This is like the one you just showed.
Right. So this is a 20 back AFA 75 B1 Snake Eyes. Once again, I don't like to talk about money, but I have a lot of money right now in my hand. And this is
way more rare than
this is in New Zealand,
Australia.
Oh, yeah. So this is a Tool Toys.
Yeah.
So these are super rare because they were made by a distribution company. They were distributed pretty much. That's the information that I have. They were distributed by Tool Toys in Australia. And did you get this from the famous Tony Ling Lot?
No. I got it on eBay. I won an auction, but like 12 years ago.
Okay. Talk to me about this one.
It's just
but graded. An 85 25th anniversary. Smart choice. I like grading. I love grading.
Honestly, I don't.
I love this ones because these were released in Canada and by law, and to save some money, they made a unique heroes card that has 3 random characters, and then there was a Cobra card. So, like unlike everything else that you have the Snake Eyes along with the figures in Canada, they release these figures with a template pretty much that never changed unless it was a Cobra. But there was a one variant, right? Okay.
That's the.
All right. Why don't you explain what I have in my hand?
This is the blue Snake Eyes from India.
You have 2?
Because of the sticker. That's the problem I have. If the package has something different, I have to get it.
This is a super elusive fun skull made in India, Snake Eyes, and they made it blue for reasons that nobody knows, pretty much. And it's extremely rare. So you have 2 because this one came with the RMF sticker.
Like a promo.
Right, which I believe this is the 2nd generation of. This is the 1st generation.
Probably, yeah.
According to, I can't remember who said that. Probably Eduardo, actually. Eduardo Villar said that. You got me on my knees with all this great stuff. So this is a Nilco. This was also made by Fonsco, but distributed in Egypt.
Yeah.
And they're like super hard to find because good luck finding stuff in Egypt,
This is first edition Snake Eyes from India. That's the all black. It's extremely rare.
I never seen this in my life.
I only know about a few of them. This is probably the.
So this is a first edition of Snake Eyes made from Fonsco in India.
Yeah.
I never seen this before. Where do you got this from?
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah, and it was my first
Your first
important figure.
find.
Yeah,
What? Okay.
this is the Silver Boots Funsko, the regular one.
So you have every single Funsko figure?
No, because Funsko has so many variants. The arms, the chest, the
Right.
legs. So
So the story goes that on any given Friday they ran out of color, or they had too much silver, and they decided to add on a small scale, like probably 3,000 figures, 5,000 figures. This is speculating, pretty much.
Maybe less.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
And so what was supposed to be like this went out like this, so that immediately created a very rare, hard to find variant made in India by Funsko. This is amazing. What you have here on the floor is amazing. I wonder what is
regular ones.
which out of these ones are you giving me so I can take back home?
I don't know. We talk about that later.
You don't know. So this is a regular American, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny to say that this is a regular American because this is also really hard to find. It's also on punch, and it graded beautifully at 90. This is another jewel. What else?
This one is the Street Hawk with Snake Eyes as a driver.
What? Oh, shoot. Another Indian jewel. Because this is a mashup from another line with the bike and everything. This also was made by Funsko in India. Funsko, I love Funsko.
Yeah.
I love
But
Funsko.
it's really hard to get everything from them.
American, right?
Yeah.
I'm extremely impressed with this last batch before we went downstairs and you decided to show all these jewels. So where is the Auriken Minton car?
Over there.
Oh, shoot.
Because that's all the...
So what's the story? Just hand me the Storm Shadow, no worries. What's the story of Mexico made them in box?
I really don't know about the story. I think they...
Because I heard there was a regulation, and that's why that's what it says Comandos Heroicos in Spanish, and everything is in Spanish. But the company Auriken, instead of going the route of a card that everyone else in the world, they made it box.
And it's the same with Master of the Universe. They did the same thing. They used boxes.
But
I really don't know about the reason.
Okay, so here are the rest of the Auriken from your collection. You have them all?
Yes, but some of them are... This is the third series. I'm missing...
Hechos en México, cabrón.
I'm missing a Storm Shadow, but the box is way harder.
Beautiful. Beautiful
Fine.
samples. I'm surrounded with gold right now. Oh, look at this barbecue.
It's extremely rare.
Yeah.
Barbecue and Shipwreck are the...
Look at the back of the box. This is super rare. This is super rare. Comando Extinguidor, Clave Barbecue, Estación de Radar. Made by Auriken in Mexico. So all of that is Auriken. I graded. So you have the complete Auriken line.
Yeah.
All of them.
All the figures.
Como debe
Just
ser,
the
cabrón.
figures, not
Como
the
buen
vehicles,
mexicano.
because I don't have enough room for the vehicles.
Yeah, just like you're like me. You're not a vehicle guy. You're more like a figure guy, right?
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Impressive collection. Let's go downstairs.
Let's go.
A ver, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va?
Bien, Diego.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Qué bien. Cuéntame qué hay aquí, porque Manuel me dio un tease, me dijo que ustedes traían un montón de cosas. Primero cuéntame un poquito de tu historia, o sea, tu coleccionismo y todo.
Bueno, yo me llamo Fernando Padilla. Empecé ya hace años a coleccionar. Soy fan, como todos aquí, de los juguetes. Me gusta, empecé a vender porque pues...
Claro, comprabas con todo.
Ocupas dinero para el vicio, ¿no? Para seguir comprando. Esto es un poquito de lo que tengo.
¿Qué tienes? Muéstrame. Ya, pero
poco de vintage.
antes que nada, ¿qué hace este hombre aquí? Que este hombre desde que yo entré me está picando el ojo.
Ahí apareció de la nada. Te estaba buscando ya.
Me estaba buscando.
I'm looking for you.
So you speak
little bit.
English? What if I speak English? Can you reply in Spanish?
I'm gonna try. It's just
Yeah,
easy
if
question.
not, si te trancas me respondes en
Okay.
español, pero I can talk in English?
Please.
Awesome. So, what's the story with this blue faker bootleg? What do we call it? Are these are made in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Where in Mexico?
Those were made in the early 80s, I think, because you know parents can buy an expensive figure. So here in Mexico they make them bigger and cheaper. So when you want a He-Man figure, your dad get to your home and
You just call him
Yeah, this is your He-Man. And you want the He-Man? And you're, okay, well, I wanted the original one, but it's okay, this one.
But it's called military force.
They do that only for
For some reason.
Yeah.
And they were made in, you said they were made in Ciudad de Mexico?
Ciudad de Mexico.
Right. Because there's a bunch of stuff, I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it with
Yeah.
Auriken. Let's start with Auriken, although
You
I
wanna
don't know,
know
it's Lili Ledy. Okay, cuéntame un poco, what's this stuff, man?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, do you know why they were boxed and not hard?
Not exactly. Maybe Manuel know better that.
I've been asking that question for at least 5 years.
I think it was in that time it was easier to have them in boxes.
Can you play around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrap them.
I don't do this every day. To play around with Auriken. So there were. What about regulations? Because I know that there was a lot of. Oh my God, this is.
No, I think not in Mexico. Not in Mexico.
Well, like
They make them-
Motu had a lot of regulations, so I understand in regards of like, for example, they have to be in Spanish. That's one
Yeah,
regulation.
that's one
that-
regulation.
The mandate that the
It's the
government.
same in Master of the Universe is the same. Los Amos of the
Los
Universe,
Amos of the Universe.
they came in boxes, just like GI Joe.
So we don't know at this point why they came in boxes.
Maybe it's just a tradition. Or, I don't know.
I think they did the same for mask.
Yeah.
They
That's
were
boxed.
We're also
Yeah.
boxed.
I think it was easier.
Maybe it
Make
was a
them in
style.
blisters.
Or maybe this to pack them up.
Yeah, maybe
right?
that.
And so you have all the. Oh, look at Tor. She's sitting down. So you have the whole line of
No, I
Auriken.
just have like 12, I think. They're very hard to find.
It's the first time that I have one in my hand, and you have 12. That's it.
This one is brand new, never opened. Take a look.
Oh, so those are open.
No, those
There's-
are open.
Yes, sir. So, but in terms of, and here our friend Jamie Baker is gonna trinkle, but like this generation, what's the difference figure-wise? Let's not pay attention to the box with between this one and the American.
The color, obviously. Look at the color.
Mm-hmm.
Like lighter green, olive green. And the American one was like, it's like
A military green.
yeah, military green. It's normal like gray.
Do they say Auriken in the back?
No.
No. What do they say? Estrella, right?
And some of them have the scratched Estrella.
So they scratch the Estrella from the mold? Yeah. Oh, wow. This one, you can pretty much tell the difference right there just by looking at it. This is super hard to find. So what about those, I remember you showing me unpainted, not just a stalker, but Juan Carlos even has one unpainted.
Breaker.
Probably. What's the story with those?
I think those were overstock
Oh, okay.
because they even have different paint apps. Like Jamie,
Is famous for?
yeah,
For the technique.
he will talk to you about the mustache breaker.
Okay.
They didn't paint all the beard, just the mustache. So it's mustache breaker.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures. I don't know, but he doesn't let me show the picture. What's in this box? You can't. You like.
Do you want to watch?
Yeah. I'd like to watch. Let me put this back.
You were talking about that.
I was talking about that. There you go. Okay.
A little bit of
You want me to close it?
bootleg. Those are from the 90s.
Okay.
Star Wars bootleg from the 90s.
So these were made in the night. Oh, you're
Yeah.
throwing them like that. Let me sit down so I can. Can it drool on top of them?
Yeah.
So these are Mexican bootlegs made in the 90s. This is an Empire Strikes Back mold, pretty much, right? Right?
Yes.
because I can see that this is a newer
Newer
tribute.
90s. There's more of the fur from the 95, 96.
Yeah, early 90s. Lovely figures.
You can know that those are from the 90s because of the color of the plastic or the color of the paint.
So the reason why the bootlegs are so popular here is why?
Because I think only
Cheap.
they were cheap, and they make like just one line of production, like I don't know, like 1,000 pieces, and they stop the production.
What's the story? Do you know any stories about Tijuana and the factories there? And that's my next goal. I'm gonna go to
Which
Tijuana.
one? Mavamex?
Or Mattel. And no, but like for example, they're still using these molds, are still somewhere. Someone is making these.
In Mexico.
Is it Ciudad de Mexico,
Ciudad de
not
Mexico.
necessarily in Tijuana?
Someone told me the molds are being destroyed. I don't think so, but a person who used to make this in the 90s and the 80s, she is a woman.
It's a
She
female.
told me the molds were destroyed because of the license.
Federales?
Yes.
So the law was able to.
They
all
went to the
licensees,
factories. they
Hasbro
were- yes.
actually made a move and they got the molds destroyed. Look at this weird, lovely Luke Skywalker. Amazing figure. And what are these?
Oh, these are little overstock parts from Lili Ledy.
So what is, let's assume that I don't know what Lili Ledy is, or what's the story?
Lili
If you
Ledy
can.
I think it's a lady. Nah, it's a factory. It's a factory from the 80s, or 70s, I think, 60s. Yeah.
Late 70s, so on my understanding.
Yeah.
But you guys are Mexican, so you're the one telling me.
You know, I'm from GI Joe, not so Star Wars.
No, so Star Wars. So why? How come you have a box full with Star Wars toys?
I have more GI Joe at home. Those are only Lili Ledy. You know.
We're gonna
El
pump those
Vicio.
up. So these are overstock from Lili Ledy. These are almost impossible to find nowadays.
Yes.
Was it easy at some point, or how do you guys came? How do you guys
in the
got?
90s, they're very easy to find and cheaper.
This is not even
Nobody
painted.
wanted them. Nobody wanted them because they were painted and incomplete.
Do you have the rocket fire and Boba Fett
No.
from Lili Ledy?
Of course not. Look at this.
I don't know. Of course not. There's a lot of jewels in here. This one is
Maybe one day,
baggy.
maybe one day we'll have some Boba Fett Lily
Okay.
rocket. Those are only had some painted.
May I open them?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh my God! I know a few friends of mine that will just.
I saw one helmet of that going
The Bosch.
the Bush one going for $40 or something.
40 bucks?
Yeah.
Where?
On eBay, 40 plus shipping.
Just the helmet.
So this is an unpainted Leia Bausch bounty hunter from Lili Ledy. Is that how you say it? Lili Ledy?
Lili Ledy.
Lili Ledy, made in Mexico. So this could easily be a test shot. It's really hard to find because the way when they're calibrating the factories, that's what it's called, a test shot. They just do a few test shots. Okay, it's working. Everything looks great.
And
Throw this away.
That's why they use different colors for the plastic and.
It's
they
just to
don't mind.
calibrate.
Yeah.
Correct. It didn't matter. So if everything works great, it looks great, throw this away and let's start the actual production.
Yes.
And then of course this makes this piece extremely unique. You have to send me that link. You saw this in 40 bucks?
No.
Okay.
I saw one going for $40.
For 40 bucks.
Someone from the United States. I don't remember.
Oh, being sold in the US?
Yes.
I'm not asking for permission anymore. I'm just dipping my
Open it.
hand and say,
Open
what
it.
is this?
Those are bootlegs from the 80s.
Wow.
Star Wars bootleg from the 80s. Those are 90s. And that from the 80s.
So the molds that Lili Ledy used to have eventually got into the black market.
I don't think so.
It was made out of
Yeah.
figures. So they're smaller.
Yeah.
They're smaller. Okay. Look at this Gamorrean guard. I've never seen a Gamorrean guard. So, man, so you're telling me that you're a Joe fan and you're opening this box just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like, oh my
I don't
God.
care
What
about
is this?
Star
guy?
Wars. That Boba Fett.
Can I?
Yeah. Those are from the 80s too.
So
Look at
these
the-
are
the
vintage.
color of the bag.
Yeah, you can
yellow.
tell. But
Just don't smell it.
interesting smelling. Interesting.
Totally don't tell it. No.
This is a baggy Boba Fett that looks like a prototype. It's just mind blowing. This is mind blowing. So what's the story? You're actively collecting these, or
It's a long story, you know. I used to have a partner. We used to sell together, and
a business partner, or
a business partner.
Uh-huh.
He buy all those Star Wars, a lot more, and we have a problem in business. So we have to split the business and
do the guys
split
divorce?
the merchandise. Yeah, I did divorce.
Man,
Yes, go ahead. Those are ours too, I think.
dude, I have to take this home, man. These have to come with me.
I don't know where you live.
Look at this. This is an unpainted Han Solo. This looks like a test shot, and I've never seen this in person or in pictures. So this is amazing, Fernando. You have an amazing collection,
Thank
hands
you.
down. I've never seen pieces like this in my entire life. Wait. So what's the story here?
That one, I think we buy them at the US.
Okay.
It's
a regular
custom
production,
one,
basically.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
custom one. Look at this one. Go ahead. Jack face. Like gomita. How do you say? Gomita?
Spider-Man.
Rubber.
Gomita rubber. So
Made of
the
gomita.
leg is coming out.
Oh, you can put them apart.
Guys, please keep it quiet back there.
Look.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Lego. It's made of rubber, like gomita.
So this is a Jack face bootleg, of course.
Yes.
Made of rubber. Let's put it together.
Made in Mexico.
Made in Mexico. No manches. Esto está way too cool. And so, I was hunting a few days ago and I didn't see this type of stuff. I saw some cool stuff and I grabbed some cool stuff, but this is almost impossible to find now.
At the
This is
swap meet right now, it's impossible right now.
in the wild.
Yeah.
Is it? So you have to, at this point, probably they're just exhausted, and if you want to get something like this, you have to get it through a collector
Yes.
or a reseller. I don't
People
even
like
know.
me just keep them. That's why.
Yeah, I don't blame
Look
you.
at that one.
Yeah, let me get that wicket out.
It's made of rubber too. It has like, look, the eyes. Look at the eye.
Yeah, this is a wicket, parece de las Chivas de Guadalajara. So where is easier to find this type of stuff? Here in Guadalajara or in actual?
You can find some here in Guadalajara or Mexico City.
Mexico
I think It's
City?
easier in Mexico City. It's a little bit
What about
expensive.
Tijuana? I keep hearing about Tijuana. I have it slated in my to-do list to go to Tijuana, the factory, especially bootlegs and stuff.
In Tijuana, you may find something there.
But mostly in
Mostly in
the DF
Mexico.
and here in Guadalajara,
You're
right?
gonna find a lot more in Mexico.
Why is that? Why is here Guadalajara so eminent on this type of stuff?
I think because we are real connected with the people from Mexico. So
Let's keep this one outside and then we'll talk off camera.
I have another one like that.
Okay, so you're not gonna miss it. Let me see that box. So what's the story with this box? These are actual production.
Which
cases?
one?
This box, man, this is so. Look at this beauty without opening it. Look at how it looks without opening it. What's the story here?
Like 3 years ago, I started to fill that box only with Lili Ledy figures. And a few on the bottom from Auriken, but mostly Lili Ledy.
That's
Wow.
You have a
Yeah, that's amazing.
like a golden nugget in your hand.
Yeah, literally. That's why the first thing that popped up was. So these are all Mexican figures.
Lili Ledy Mexican figures.
Jesus.
Almost complete with
Wow.
accessories and gear, accessories and helmets.
And why so
You know,
many
these
Yodas?
are-
You're not gonna miss one if I take one with me.
These-
Look at this
they are
one. It's
brothers.
like dark green. They're brothers. They're
Yeah,
related.
I have many Yodas because it's really hard to find the snake,
To the best of my knowledge,
The
besides the
cane
Boba
and-
Fett, besides the Boba Fett, Yoda is one of the hardest
I don't know why
ones.
everyone
The
loves the
Jaguar.
Boba Fett.
Because it was too, the explanation that I gotten is that they were too small, so it was so easy to lose them. Especially, look at that. So, I remember that how do I distinguish Lili Ledy from
This one is really easy. You take a look at the bottom of the figure, watch the screw. It's not a cross screw.
I don't know if you can tell. Can you pick it up? The screw inside?
It's like plain screw.
Let me get it closer to the side.
Can you see it? This is the only way to
So the screw is the only indicator of
Oh, not in the left, in
the bottom.
the bottom, right here inside. This is amazing, you know? This is incredible. I've never seen so many.
It took me like 5 years to get all these figures.
Thankfully you have it like this, otherwise you would have to go to your house and film there. You would have had it on display.
I have more things in my house.
I don't even know, we could spend hours digging through these.
You can take them all.
No.
You
Tell me
have
what's in
Boba
this
Fett?
box. You don't have, do you
I
have the
Boba
Boba
Fett here.
Fett, the regular one? Or
The regular one.
The regular.
I have. Do you want to watch one of the hard ones?
Yes, please.
No.
Can I?
Manches.
Can
Can
I?
I? That's good.
Well,
Oh, tell me that you have the
I have
the
two.
V4
I think I have
two.
two. That's fine. This one is hard.
Trench coat.
Trench coat
This
Han
one
Solo
is hard
Lili Ledy.
too.
Okay. I happen to have one of these. So this is a burgundy. Is that the color you
Yes,
said?
burgundy.
The burgundy
You're right.
Lili Ledy jewel. This is amazing.
Looking for this one?
I was looking for the one
Oh,
with
this
the rocket firing, with the rocket
Right
firing.
one?
No, but here.
I never have the rocket one. It's really
But-
hard to find.
but if
Only
you-
one.
Right, but if you look at the backpack, they're painted differently, and that's
Yeah.
also an indicator. So you have variants. Not only you have
Wow.
8 Lili Ledy, many Mexico Boba Fett, but you have variants among them. Here's another one. No manches.
Oh, you're working for this one?
That's the one that I was looking for. So this one is super hard to find because the American, although this one is a Mexican one, looks more or less like this. But here in Mexico, for reasons that nobody knows, they made the coat a little bit more fashion oriented, a little bit more purple.
You can check it out if you want.
Okay.
Look, there's another one.
No es algo que se hace todos los días.
No, you don't do this every day. Look at that.
I do.
You do it every day? Let me get a
I
close
do
to
it
that.
now.
Unbelievable. And there's and it's actually good soft.
Yes.
You know, when you see it in pictures, it looks like, well, it might use that color because it was cheaper, but no, this actually, it's a good soft. It had nothing to envy to this one. So I think. I'm speechless, and I shouldn't.
This one is really hard too. But only because of the accessories.
Uh-huh.
Because the release is really hard too, you know.
Yeah,
The jaw was, yeah.
The jaw was with
The cape was different
Yeah,
also.
different.
on the
The hood you can.
yeah.
So is there one that says, oh, look at Torch. Here's. Okay. So not only they made it a little bit different, but they also make, this is almost impossible to find
Yeah.
because of the size.
It's impossible.
The hood
Yeah.
is impossible to find.
Yeah, the cape, it's a one solid piece in the rest of the world, pretty much. But for reasons that nobody knows, they decided to do it here in Mexico with a removable cape. And this is a very, very, very hard to find. Lovely piece, man. Lovely piece.
Look at this one.
Here you go.
It has original accessories. They're really hard to find.
And the Cloud Card Pilot were original accessories. And does it say anything in the COO or?
No.
No. So how can you tell?
The color of the boots and the gloves are different.
Okay.
The yellow.
Well, the yellow looks,
Yeah.
from memory, looks a little bit way brighter.
Yes.
Even. There's another one. You have more than one.
I have 2 or 3 I think.
Okay. This is incredible, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing collection. Amazing collection. What's in here? 'Cause
I have here a few Auriken figures.
oh
This is what I was telling you, the color is different. And Cobra Trooper is
these are
different.
also all made in Mexico.
Yes, all of these are, look at the back, it says Estrella, but it's like
Yeah.
scratch it.
The Estrella mold, the Brazilian mold, but made in Mexico. No manches.
Look at the color of this one.
Oh, Jamie Baker, you should be watching this box.
I have like 200, maybe 200 figures here.
A few.
I have this one with tie cards and accessories complete, each one.
Amazing.
All of these.
So where's your collection going? What's next? Where do you see yourself in 10
I
years?
want to do something like Manuel, you know, having like a little room and.
Okay. You want to put it in display?
Yes, I want to display.
But are you actively collecting? Like, are you still buying stuff?
I think I'm a seller more than a collector. in this
Okay.
moment.
So all of this is for sale?
Yes. One day.
One day. Another. Look at this. Storm Shadow, hecho en Mexico. Amazing.
Auriken.
So what's the story with Auriken? Do you know, what can you tell me about Auriken? Because it's also an elusive ghost that I've been chasing for many, many years.
Honestly, I don't know much about Auriken. You know something about that?
You told me some upstairs. What's in that box? Accessories?
Yeah. Auriken accessories. And way two.
Auriken,
Figures, way two.
some series 3.
Some tree and then series.
Amazing collection. I'm very thankful to both of you for you allowing this to happen in your home. I know it's toys and you like it, but
This is not
you keep bringing
it's
stuff
not
out.
brand new. It's only the figure and the card back. You know the card backs are really hard to find right now. Like Lili Ledy, look at the front, look at the back.
This is the logo of Lili Ledy. This is the back. Way different than the American card. That's one indicator. This is super extremely hard to find nowadays.
I have more here. Lili Ledy.
The card backs. This is amazing. Amazing. So what's the so you never were compelled to get the Americans first and then you started getting the Mexicans, or you got the Mexicans because of the ones that you grew
I
up
have
with?
some American figures too.
Well, what do you like? Which one do you like better?
Right now, I like more the Mexican ones. Because
Why is
you
that?
know it's expensive and
Because they're harder to find, or because those were the ones that you had as a kid?
I think because they are harder to find and expensive.
Yeah, they're super expensive. They're super expensive. The Han Solo's winking at me.
And I have these two bags.
What is that? What's up?
This bag, I have like 1 year without opening it. And
Okay.
they have some cockroaches.
So you
there.
haven't-
Sorry for that.
You haven't opened this bag in a year.
Like a year. You know, I told you like we deal with it.
Based on your
Oh no. Show your mouth, please. Just kidding. These are vintage boots.
These are all vintage, like 70s. No, no 80s. Well, this is a Power of the Force 2.
Maybe that.
Early 90s Mexican vintage toys.
Look at this one.
Okay.
We call them Felinos Cósmicos.
Felinos Cósmicos, of the Thundercats.
Came like 4 figures, 3 figures in the back. Look at the package, just in a bag. Piece of cardboard. I think these ones are vintage because of the way they look.
It doesn't a Ziploc bag. The back is disintegrating.
Super amigos.
Es que no manches, you guys are here, so you're always on the hunt, right? Super amigo. And look at that, they use the actual image from the
This
cartoon.
one is from the 90s. I remember that because of the way they packed them, the blister.
So wait, what is this?
That's Leia.
Okay. This is a version of Princess Leia, I'm so sorry, right?
Purple dress.
Okay.
I don't remember this one. Bob Rogers or something. I don't remember the name of that.
RoboCop. So it seems.
More Super Friends and
El fantasma que camina, is that
Sí.
what it's called here, right?
Phantom.
El fantasma que
all
camina.
the kids.
Flash
all
Gordon.
the kids from the 80s they have this.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw this not so long ago, but look at that tiger. So these molds were like super overused here because I keep seeing there were so many.
Same ones.
I was hunting the other day and I saw tons of
These are vintage.
Thundercats. Yeah. Mighty
Motorratones.
Motorratones, but also bootleg.
Yeah, that would be.
So when you guys were kids, you were lucky to get the American ones, or this is what you were getting?
This is what we're getting.
This is what you're getting, so you too? Silverhawks. This is Silverhawks.
I don't know who is this one. So there's, I have
From
like
the-
more than a year without opening
From
it.
that cartoon with the Phantom and Mandrake.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Defensores del Universo.
Wait, pause. What is this?
This is a guy
Yeah, it's a lion note from
Lion.
Thundercats, but why is it like this?
nobody painted them.
So this is basically a bootleg unpainted.
Or someone.
Yeah.
Just take the time to unpaint it. Looks cool, isn't it?
It looks like a test shot. I love it.
This is
Silverhawk.
Monster.
monster from Silverhawk.
He's showing his friends Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Tortugas Ninja. Oh, look at that foot soldier from the Ninja Turtles.
Those are from
So
the
wait,
90s.
so
Yeah.
this whole box is bootlegs?
Yeah.
No manches. Look at this.
Oh, you can take this because too much weight on the plane.
No, I'll make room. I'll leave the clothes here. I'll leave the clothes here. Look at this robbing. So are you into bootlegs, man?
Some of them.
Some of them. You're very.
Yeah.
I like that you're controlled. That you're self-controlled.
Yeah, but if I find some GI Joe bootlegs, I'll take them.
You will
Yeah.
jump on it. So this is like, I don't know, El Fantasma, but like a luchador at
Yeah.
the same time. Amazing. Amazing.
This
You're making a mess here. Is that okay?
Rat King.
Look at the Rat King.
Look at these guys. They use the same mold, they just paint them different. And it was another character.
Right. So it's like a green arrow, but it's not green arrow. Now we're talking. Man, that bag's, again, early 90s because it has the power of a Force 2 emblem. But the good thing is that the Chinese have always been doing this type of stuff, but these are made in Mexico, and that's what makes it so cool and so
Yeah.
compelling. And
This is from
Like
Silverhawks 2, right?
Yeah.
but you're certain that the vast majority of the production of these figures are in Ciudad de Mexico and not in the outskirts?
I never heard about Tijuana make them these figures. Only about Mexico.
They're only made in Ciudad de Mexico. Is
They-
that still happening?
Yes.
But like,
Not with all those figures,
but on
maybe
the,
only Some lines, Star Wars. You
but
know.
Dark Alley is on the
Yeah.
radar. I need to go there.
Behind the table.
Behind it. That's amazing.
It's like rubber, plastic,
Yeah.
translucent.
And see through, right?
Ninja
Like,
Turtle.
amazing. So if you want a bootleg, you know where to go. So hard.
Spider-Man. Oh, this is Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, Chun-Li from Street Fighter. So tell me, if what's your favorite piece out of everything? What's in this bag?
Of
Let's
bootlegs?
start figuring
I
out.
really, I don't like many of these lines,
But
I
you collect them.
really like some of these.
Okay.
Take a look.
You really like some of what you're about to show.
If you like Master of the Universe, you may like some of you. These are G.I. Joe.
These are bands.
Man.
Yeah, from the.
These are molds of bands. I got one from Tony. Made in Mexico, but for some reason it's a miniature version of the actual band.
But you know the real ones, the ones from Takara.
Mm-hmm.
They took the mold from them.
It does exist, the original one. It's the Japanese one.
Right, the
Yeah.
Takara one, but not the American.
Yeah, I have the Takara Snake Eyes from that mold.
Oh, you have the one with snake eyes. The Takara
No.
snake eyes.
No, the small
little one, the little
they have some, I don't know how you call them, like kits, the building kits.
It's like sets, right.
Yeah,
But these are made in Mexico.
yeah.
Oh, no manches.
Look at this one.
¿Qué es esto?
Go ahead.
You're gonna get your hands dirty. Doesn't matter.
I don't mind. It's dirty plastic. I have this one. No, I don't. I mean, because the thing with bootlegs is you can't say you're complete as if you have them all because they just keep going. I have something like this, but with a mechanic head, but it's this body right here. Whereas in this case is, look, they don't even cut the plastic, the excess on them all. Que viva México, cabrones. This is so cool, man. This is so cool. So what's the deal with this? I mean, if I start taking stuff out, I will take the whole night. Like, look at this Skeletor. These are all vintage, actually,
Yes.
right?
All from that bag are being
80s. Mira, Manuel, parece Snake Eyes.
This is
Oh, I got this guy not so long ago. I found something like this. Same thing, even like we're reminiscent.
Was the bootleg too?
Yeah.
Same color and that?
Same color and with the little type of stripes.
Oh.
Like, this is so cool. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna flip it over. So I can just, so you can have like some sort of glimpse of what's in this bag. Because I'm not gonna do that to Manuel and keep throwing stuff. Like your wife is gonna be like, what's going on? You know? I thought everything was gonna be in the. This is beautiful. Oh my. This is beautiful. And they made an attempt to put a beer on it. Right?
Look at the color of the plastic.
Not only that,
That's
but if
from
you
the
think
80s.
about it, the way that they molded, they actually put the vest that in the original you can take out,
Yes.
but this is part of the actual chest. So this is not an accessory, it's part of the mold now. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh man, I can spend the whole night here, you know? Look at this.
Nice.
Look at this. So if you have to run and you can only take one piece, what would you take?
I think I take maybe the Big Fortuna with
With the burgundy
Purple
cape
food.
from Lili
Burgundy
Ledy.
cape.
This is amazing. So how do
You're
you?
gonna run or what? You're asking that.
No, I want.
Snarf.
Which one would you take? Snarf.
The burgundy one.
The burgundy, Big Fortuna. How many humans? You have way too many, man. You have to share the wealth. I already had a lot of expectations with Manuel's collection because he's known in the toy community, and somewhat I was kind of prepared to see the jewels, and I'm always be thankful to him for opening his doors to our cameras. But the surprise of bringing Fernando over with his army of Pandora's boxes is simply something that I'll never forget. Que viva Mexico and que viva Guadalajara. No manches. This was incredible.